Okay, hi everybody. Thanks for jumping on. Super excited to be hosting this virtual DIY with everybody. Hi, Anne-Marie. This is the first time we've done this as far as virtually, so bear with us. we're all really excited to make stuff with you guys, but more importantly, to share all the oils that are within these recipes. And we're going to be covering everything from stuff for babies, cooking, cakey, entertainment. We even have some like On Guard lozenges, or sorry, ginger lozenges coming up. So tune in and stay to the end because we have some cool giveaways we're going to do. So Lindsay's going to help me run our giveaways, but basically what that's going to look like is we have everything that we're making today, we're able to gift to you guys. So if you want to jump in the chat and just tell us either what your favorite oil DIY is or what you would want to learn how to make, jump in the chat, introduce yourself, and put that in there, and then Lindsay will look at it for us. Thanks, Lindsay, for moderating that. But yeah, hi, welcome. My name is Jordan Kamara, and this is Hui, Aloha, Aila. We have some of our amazing leaders on right now. We have 7 of us that are going to be sharing our favorite DIYs with you. We want to keep this call to about an hour. So we already all talked, and we're going to try and keep our DIYs to about 5 to 6 minutes. But I am just really excited to hear all the mana'o, and I actually have all of my stuff around me, so I'm making every single one. So just to start off, we want to just cover the basics, definitely talk about safety, because when you're using essential oils, we want to make sure that you have a little bit of knowledge and education behind you when it comes to using this on your friends and family, and especially your keiki, right? So a brief who we are. So doTERRA, this is the company that we work with. doTERRA is an amazing company. They're the leading essential oil company in the world, and I love working for them personally because their mission to strive for not only amazing, sustainable, ethically sourced, pure oils, but it really goes further than that, where they're establishing communities based around wellness, based around wealth, based around just really, really good things. And so I love that we have this community here. We're mainly in Hawaii, but there are people that are on the continent, Australia, New Zealand, and so we just love that we're able to reach out and really connect people to natural solutions. So doTERRA is amazing. If you don't know their story, I would highly recommend you either talk to somebody who brought you here, or if you go on their website, they have a lot of little nuggets of information. There's a lot to share here, and I don't want to take up too much time from our DIYs. Bye, babe. But essential oils, what are they? So essential oils, they're aromatic volatile compounds found from the roots, bark, stems, anywhere on that plant. You can extract essential oils. And what essential oils do in a plant is they actually help protect that plant from whether it's insects, whether it's chemicals, whether it's just natural things occurring. So when you think about that, when you think about essential oils in a plant will protect the plant, that is what it's doing for us. That is what it's doing for our cellular makeup. It's helping us protect ourselves from these threats, from any kind of harmful diseases that we may come across. It's protecting us from germs and all of that stuff. So we are super lucky to be able to have these plant-based products in our lives. And I also like to link it to just la'au, Hawaiian la'au, lapa'au. It is using nature. It is using what we synergistically have been working with for decades and centuries and eons, and making it a little bit easier for us, right? Because they come in really nice little bottles, and we're able to share them with people. So that's a little bit of what doTERRA essential oils are, and we're going to go into how to use them. So today is really cool because we're going to be covering recipes from aromatic recipes, from internal recipes, and topical recipes. So we're going to cover all that here. So this information is important when you start making your own blends, when you start using these oils. So ATI is what we like to say: aromatic, topical, internal. Aromatic, really simple. It's just breathing it in. It's the fastest way to get essential oils into your body, into your, into everything. Aromatic, right? So that's as easy as smelling the oil straight from the bottle. Some people like to put it in their hands, rub it together, take that big inhale. Aromatic, I see people laughing. Aromatic is the easiest way also to use oils, and it's the safest, because when we have little babies, maybe we don't feel comfortable putting oils onto them. Their skin is so new. We definitely don't want to be giving them anything internally. So aromatic is a really safe and practical way to use oils with babies, whether it's spraying a blanket with some Serenity Mist, whether it's diffusing something next to them. I've even gone so far as I've put like adaptive oil in my husband's beard. And then when he holds my baby, it's like, the little, even in my hair, like this is like natural diffuser right here. So aromatic. And then topical, that's anything on our skin. This is an awesome way to use essential oils too, because with essential oils, you want to make sure that you're using a carrier oil with it. I was always told that no matter what essential oil you're using, you just want to use that carrier oil because it'll help penetrate that top dermis of your skin. So it'll get into your bloodstream faster and more effectively. So the oil that we love to use is coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil. You can also use regular cooking oil. It's totally fine. But the reason we love fractionated is because there are no fatty, there's no fat in the oil. So it won't ever harden up, and it will stay at a liquid consistency. It doesn't go rancid like sometimes cooking coconut oil will. And it just rubs onto your skin really, really nice, almost like air-like, where you don't feel that stickiness, that oiliness that sometimes some oils can leave for you. And fractionated coconut oil or coconut oil is that heavy oil that can actually penetrate those top layers of your skin, thus bringing your essential oils down. We always recommend diluting oils when you're using them on kids. A lot of the recipes that we're going to be talking about today are going to have coconut oil in them. That way you can use them safely on your kids and on yourself. The last way to use essential oils is not topically, internally. And so we have two awesome recipes that we're going to be talking about that involve cooking with essential oils. And I love cooking with essential oils personally, because one drop goes a long, long way. For those of you who have taken and cooked with essential oils, you know that like if you put too much oregano in your spaghetti sauce, you can definitely feel it. If you put too much ginger in your tea, or even peppermint, one drop of peppermint oil, guys, is like 23 cups of peppermint tea. So you can see how potent these little drops really, really are. So a cool way to know if you can take a doTERRA oil internally is they actually have supplemental facts on them. So I don't know if you can see that, but it says supplemental facts. And when you see this, it means that you can take it and it's safe to take internally. It even goes to say dilute 1 drop in 4 fluid ounces of water. Now, you see an oil like eucalyptus. Eucalyptus has no supplemental facts, so do not take eucalyptus internally. It's a really easy way to know if you can take it internally or not. And yeah, we always just go on a side of caution. Make sure that if you're giving it to your kids or maybe someone that isn't really taking internal oils, just test it on yourself, or even just make sure that if it's going into their mouth that you're testing it you're testing it to make sure it's not too potent for them. And yeah, so that's a little intro, 12-minute intro for you guys. And now we're gonna get to the meat of our, I don't like the word meat, the juiciness of our call, and that is going to be sharing 7 amazing, quick DIYs with you guys. And first off, we have Koilehua, new mama of 2, not new mama, she has 3 kids. She just gave birth a couple of months ago. And she's gonna kick it off with her recipe, with her DIY. I'm not gonna steal the spotlight from you, Koilehua. Take it away.
Hey, aloha everyone. Hi. So I'm not a DIYer when it comes to like normal things like costumes, like Joe. I'm not like that, no. But the good thing with the easy thing with essential oils is that it's so easy. So easy. So what I'm going to show you guys is a lemu spray, a diaper rash spray that also doubles as a first aid spray as well. And there is literally 5 ingredients. So easy. So what you're gonna need is your upcycled 15 ml bottle with a spray top. Got this from Share Oils. And then we're using witch hazel. You don't have to use witch hazel. You can just use water if you don't have, but witch hazel and water. For this one, so the oils that I'm using are the trio: frankincense, melaleuca, tea tree, and lavender. Such good oils. So many things you can do with all 3 oils. And in this little bottle, we're gonna do about 5 to 7 drops of each oil. So just gonna do that right now. This is melaleuca. Oh my God, is there no oil in here? Hold on, let me just show you guys a trick because I'm at the end of my bottle. So if you're at the end of your bottle, take the top cap and then you can just take off the orifice with the cap. So I just took it off. So let's just say this is 7, maybe a little bit more. It's okay. We love melaleuca. Okay. That is melaleuca. Now we're doing lavender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And another thing is, if you do go over, you do less, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was 8 too. Oops. And then I'm gonna get witch hazel and just squirt it in here. I do half witch hazel and then the rest is water. So that's about halfway. You kind of see half witch hazel and then half water. Okay. And that's it. Yay. So diaper spray and a first aid spray. So I like it to use it as a first aid spray too, because when you have like cuts or scrapes, it's like you don't want to touch them, so you just spray. Also, I believe it's 2 ounces. No, 2 ounces. And so for this one, I would use 10 to 15 drops of oil. That's it.
Yay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Super easy, super simple. You did that in like 2 minutes. Not even, maybe a minute. Okay, so next up, we are gonna have Kim. Kim is going to share with us how to do a really cool aromatherapy blend.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, so I chose to do this one because, again, it's super easy. You most likely have you have your oils and Epsom salt. I started using this, especially when I was high, because I was just so big and sore. So I had to soak, and this was my release or relief from being on my feet all day with, very, very up high belly. Super easy. You have your Epsom salt, right? Grab it from your favorite Target store or wherever you go to get your groceries. You're gonna need a cup of that to start with. If you want more, you can always do more, but I started with a cup. Then you get your whatever essential oils you want to use. You can do a blend if you want. Today we're just going to do simple lavender, because we all know how effective lavender is, especially for us being on our feet all day, or we're just constantly running around all day. Even though we might not technically be at work, we're still very busy, and it's nice to have lavender because it has what it can do for you is calm your body, ease tension, sore muscles, along with the effects, the positive effects of the Epsom salt. So easy peasy. Just take a cup of Epsom salt, pour it in a jar. You're gonna take, you can do 10 to 20 drops of your essential oil that you want. I'm gonna do, we just ran out for us, so, and we like it really strong. So I'm gonna do about 20, and whatever 20 looks like. Ooh. And it's nice because I can actually count them this time. For some reason, citrus comes out really fast, and I always miscount. Okay, there we go. Put that in, and then you really just make sure you break up the chunks. And guys, you just stir it all in. If you want to get creative, if you have like your own like micro powder or food safe coloring, you can totally get creative and color the Epsom salt if you want to do it as a DIY gifts. But other than that, you just kind of, and it, she smells so, oh no. And then you just have a mason jar. I actually am washing all my mason jars right now, but have an airtight container, pour it in. This one I bought off of Share Oils as well. And it's plastic, but it's made for essential oils. Airtight, so you can pour it in that and keep it on in your bathroom. And really, it's so nice because it's a DIY activity for yourself. 5 minutes, you can do it with the kids. It's super fun with Kaiva, my son. He likes to put in the oils, and it just is such a nice addition to the bath. Whether you're a morning person, you can do a blend that has like a more pick-me-up kind of like peppermint and wild orange, or again for bath time, nighttime rituals, you can do eucalyptus, lavender, eucalyptus tea tree, like anything. Really, it's up to you. It's up to you. But that was it.
So Kim, what do you like to use this for? Like, do you like to put it inside of the kids' bath? Is that what you were saying? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, yes, we do it. I like to put it in the kids' bath. We started doing it more often because it kind of helps get Kaiva settled. I like to do it for myself too when he bathes right before I do. So we put it in his bath. I leave the bath for myself. And when I just turn the shower on, the steam and the vapor of the oils is still in the air. So I'm getting the effects as well. But it's more so for him to kind of get settled, and then I get to enjoy it afterwards as well. Yeah, thanks.
Cool, thank you so much. I love Epsom salt. I love it. I love that there's so many different ways that we can like use essential oils with other natural products, right? So cool. Awesome. Okay, so next up we're gonna have Courtney. She is gonna be doing an amazing roller blend that we all should make, and it's actually the first time I've ever made this, so.
Hi everyone, Aloha Friday. Okay, so I'm gonna make a flume roller, and I chose this one because it's honestly like the easiest way to introduce people to oils and get them to use it every day, because you put it in a roller, it's all your top 10 oils for the most part, and you can roll it all over, and it helps, especially when people are always sick. It helps. But so flume is gonna be FLOOM. It's frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, and the M was for tea tree, was for melaleuca, but now it's tea tree. So flute or whatever, however you want to call it. And then I also started, after they came out with copaiba and turmeric, I started putting that in there too. So that's optional if you want to, because I know not everyone likes the smell of turmeric, and it's a little, okay, when I first smelled it, I thought it smelled like garbage. But I'm getting used to it. Okay, so let's go. So how I do it, it's usually 10 drops per oil in a 10 milliliter roller, but I've seen all kinds of recipes from like 5 drops of each to, I don't know, I saw a couple that was like 30 drops of each, which I was like, oh, 30 drops of frankincense, that's kind of expensive. But so you can adjust it however you want. Once you get used to your oils, you know which ones you like, which ones smell better, which ones work for you. So it's totally customizable, but for today we'll just do 10 drops of everything except for the oregano. Okay, so we'll start with your 10 milliliter roller, frankincense, so you can do 10 drops of each one, whatever order you want to do. I usually go in order, so that way I don't forget. FLOOM. It's the easiest way to do it. And personally, I kind of like to do more on guard in it. So again, customizable, all up to you. If you like the smell of oregano, you can do 10 oregano. Otherwise, I usually try and keep it on the low because not everyone likes that oregano smell. Oh, sorry, I'm not even holding it high enough. The turmeric, I would just do maybe 3 drops if you are doing it. But again, it's up to you. If you like the way it smells, great. If not, because I've given people ones with turmeric and without turmeric, and the ones with turmeric, they're like, ooh, maybe not so much of that one the next time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Copaiba.
I love that you added copaiba to it too, because that's so essential.
Yeah, and it's all, you know, our top immunity oils. And then just take your fractionated coconut oil, fill that puppy up to the top, and put your roller cap on it. And especially if we're going to be using, if you're using, well, you're going to be using it on yourself and family and all that stuff. So keep positive thoughts when you make it, say a little poulet over it, and you're good to go. And so the kids and I, well, everybody that I gift it to, the way that we use it is after you shake it all up, we literally like put it under here. And then if you can, you know, rub it down your spines, or otherwise when it's somehow the kids can't ever remember where to put it. So I literally tell them to like go like this, roll it all in your hand, rub your hands together, and just like put it all over like that. And we use it every day before they go to school, and especially when people are sick, we use it throughout the whole entire day. And when people come around me and they're sick, I pull on my roller and here you go, wash your hands, put it on you, thank you, we don't like to get sick. And that was my presentation.
Woohoo! That was so great. This was my first Sumarota ever, guys. Look at it, it's so pretty. Oh, and it smells really good too.
I like the way it smells.
It does. I didn't add turmeric. I didn't. I personally, I can take it internally, but the smell is kind of, reminds me of like a chemical fire.
I think I remember you saying that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
A blender fire. Like if the blender was over the overworked motor. That's what it smells like.
This is so bad. I hope doTERRA isn't like, okay, you're describing our products like a blender fire. But it's turmeric alone. I mean, guys, it's like the most amazing properties ever. So thanks, Court. Next up, we're gonna have Cece of Kamacareers. She is gonna be making something that is so essential, especially right now with everything that we're going through with lockdowns and quarantines and COVID-19. So take it away.
Aloha. Aloha, aloha. Kalamai. Alohivo. Little bit late today, but mahalo, mahalo. Okay, so really quick. I'm gonna do a DIY hand sanitizer. So Copa by Ole, and we're gonna use it, make it with our trustworthy On Guard. Okay, so a lot of people ask me, especially when On Guard was limited, like what else could we use? And so there are many different variations of On Guard. I saw people like squeezing their soft gels or their beadlets, like getting the properties of the essential oil itself was super amazing. Okay, so this just calls for the On Guard Protective Blend Essential Oil. Okay, I make mine a little different, but you guys use what you guys have. Okay, obviously if you have rubbing alcohol, this was a time when rubbing alcohol, like alcohol is coming back, you know, but it was so limited. So first choice is rubbing alcohol. Then I went with witch hazel, which is just an astringent, guys, you know, so it has you know, cleansing properties as well, and it's a lot more milder. So for the cakey, not so harsh on the skin. If you have sensitive skin, I have like eczema, so anytime I like break out on my, you know, on my fingers, like the rubbing alcohol would burn. So witch hazel would be better. And then if you couldn't even find witch hazel, then hydrogen peroxide worked as well. And I'm gonna make this in an upcycled 15 ml bottle. Okay, so it's just an upcycled bottle with a spray top, like Kwailehua was saying. And so I always show you guys, because I keep all my upcycled bottles like ready to go. I do like a full haul, and that way they're like ready whenever I have to do it. So this recipe is gonna call for 10 to 15 drops in the 15 ml bottle. Okay, and then if you guys have the sanitizing mist already and it wasn't available, right? Like it was sold out and then it came back and it was limited, this is just 30 ml. So you guys can save your bottles and then just double the recipe of the 15 ml. And that's, the keiki love this better. If you guys have the, what do you call it? The kids collection, what is it called, Joel? The thing that goes on top, carabiners.
Carabiners. You
can stick that on here. I'll show you guys really quick. But that's what the keiki do. The keiki leave it on top of their bags, and that way you guys can. This is just a little DIY trick that the kids love to do, and it just clips onto their bag. So if you guys have these from the kids collection, you can stick them onto the On Guard sprays and then clip them onto the bags. And this is what I do for all of them, especially because the rollers are a little heavier, and we normally don't, like, I don't have them hang this on top their eke for school. I'd rather have this because it's plastic too, right? The glass bottles are like constantly clanking. So normally this stays at home and then these I take. But anyways, I already pre-filled this 15 ml, and this is completely optional, but aloe, the dye-free aloe, is amazing to add into your Copo by Ole, just because it's smooth on the skin and will help moisturize, because we're constantly spraying it. The alcohol is a drying agent, right? So we don't want our hands to be dry, because in turn starts to crack, and then bacteria and germs can enter our skin. So with the aloe, I like to fill it up maybe like a quarter of the way. So it's a chunk of it, and you're just gonna pump it into the bottle straight like this. So a quarter of it is more than enough. Then I fill maybe about half of it with your astringent of choice. So witch hazel, rubbing alcohol, or the hydrogen peroxide. You're not gonna use all three, you choose, okay? And this was, I was teaching this, I mean, almost every day during the beginnings of quarantine, because we had to use what we had. Okay, and then last but not least, you're gonna do 15. I do anywhere from 10 to 20 drops, but 10 is normally good inside this 15 ml. Sorry, I cannot talk and count at the same time. Okay, and then fill the rest up with water, just distilled water, and you guys can use your little droppers if you want that as well. Put it inside. And this is just a nice way. So like Corlehua was saying, these spray tops are so essential to have all around. I get them from Oil Life. They're about 6 of these spray tops for about $3. And then there's a sale coming up during Memorial Day. So keep an eye out for that. And it's very strong. So make sure you guys shake it up really well. You guys already know On Guard. Yeah, spray and everywhere, like Court. Like I spray it everywhere. Woo, strong, yeah. Look at Joe.
I just inhaled it and I used rubbing alcohol this time and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so
That's so strong.
that's pretty much it. So upcycle. So maybe anywhere between 10 to 20 drops in your, save these, like definitely save these. Don't throw them away. And then I like hand them out, give them to the teachers, friends, and that's it. Mahalo.
Thank you, Cece. That's so smart. I never thought to do the carabiners because I don't even use them because, like you're saying, they're heavy and I don't want I've already had a roller shatter because it got loose and it cracked. And I even tried to like super glue the silicone on, and silicone doesn't work with super glue.
No,
so it just cracks off.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just upcycle them, and so this one and the Terra Shield, and then I don't care if the kids throw this on their bags or whatever.
No, seriously,
but my bottles, I was like, nope, you're not taking that to school.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. That was a great one. I made a big bottle too, so I think I doubled it for this.
Yeah.
Okay, now Lindsay is going to be showing us a cool little playtime recipe for your keiki.
Aloha everyone, thanks for tuning in. I am excited to share this recipe that I used to do for my nephew when he was little. Yeah, this is gonna be an aromatherapy Play-Doh. Basically, it's infused with doTERRA essential oils. You can choose whatever oils you want. Here's what wait, should I show the end result now? No. Oh wait. I pre-made one because just so we can have one ready, but I am gonna walk you guys through how to make it. So I just used a pan for the first one, but I am gonna try use a pot for this one because I ruined my pan because I left it on the fire. Don't leave it on the fire. Turn the fire off when you're done. Yeah, so we're all learning here. So I'm using a pot this time. But basically what you're gonna do is, I got this recipe off of the doTERRA blog. Like go to doTERRA.com and then just type in Play-Doh separate and then it'll pop up, I believe. But yeah, super easy recipe. All you need is flour, olive oil, water, cream of tartar, salt, and then food coloring, and then your oil of choice, basically. So the first thing that you do, and I'm gonna try and add in the olive oil first, just to see if that can give a good layer on the bottom so it doesn't like burn already. I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna wanna mix all your dry ingredients first and your wet in here before you turn on the fire. Don't turn on the fire until you mix everything. So let's do this. And I did see some recipes that you can use FCO, but the doTERRA one called for olive oil, so I'm gonna use olive oil. Okay, so in your pot, tablespoon, okay, I'm gonna do a little more. Tablespoon of olive oil. You wanna do 2 cups of flour, 2 cups, yeah. 2 cups of flour, mixed in. And then you're gonna wanna do your cream of tartar, which I don't know what it does, but it's supposed to be in here. What does it do, Jordan? What does this do? Is it the binder, sticky? I forget. Teaspoon, okay. So 1 teaspoon of this guy. I've never done this before on a Zoom. Just so y'all know. Okay, my heart teaspoon doesn't fit in my cream of tartar, so I'm gonna have to pour it out. Oh crap. Okay. Put it in there.
Lee said that the cream of tartar makes it last longer.
Oh, cool. There you go. Okay, so what I added so far was 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then I'm gonna add in, I did the cream of tartar, and then now I'm gonna add in colored water. So 2 cups of colored water. Color your water first. So I did my first batch is blue, so I'm gonna do pink, red, and then just pour this inside. Okay, and then mix everything. So this is what it looks like. Looks crap. Mix everything before you turn the heat on. So mix it good, and then I would do the heat on a medium heat or a little low. I'm doing it on like a 4 right now. And then, sorry, you guys can't really see this, but you're just gonna wanna whip. Just keep on going. Keep going. Get a big wooden spoon. Get a big wooden spoon and then just keep mixing around. And then your arm's gonna get sore. So that means you're halfway there. Halfway there. See, look, it's already like, it's becoming beautiful, but it's still liquid. Okay, so you're gonna keep on stirring, and then as soon as you see everything starting to come together, like, you're gonna wanna start thinking in a ball, like making everything into a ball, and then that's how you know, like, it's gonna be time to almost take it out. So, make sure my fire's on. It's not binding just yet, but it's looking like slime level. Slime level right now. Oh, this took me all around like 6 minutes, so stick with me. Okay. Okay, well, anyway, I think I'm gonna maybe move on to my next segment, or my next part. So I'm gonna mix this with this hand. And then I'll show you what happens when it's done. So yeah, I just gotta go a little bit more. Yeah, wait, a little bit. Yeah, it's still liquidy. You just wanna keep it going. Babe, never mind. I was gonna tell him to stir this. Okay, anyway, once it hardens and you can literally like put it together and put it out of the pot. It's not there yet, but once you can do that, put it onto a parchment paper or a wooden cutting board, and then just start kneading it. And then once you start kneading it, it becomes solid and Play-Doh. So it will happen. It will. Probably towards the end of this call, this might be done, but I might have added maybe a little too much olive oil. I don't know. Anyway, promise it works. And then once, you just gotta keep kneading it. And then once you have it in like, it's cooled off, then you add your oil. So here, right? I'm gonna take this little line off the top, and then I'm gonna do 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna then just mush it all together. There's no right or wrong way to do this, guys. You mush it all together and then store this in a cool area. And it smells like peppermint Play-Doh. Okay, but let me just, okay, you gotta keep stirring it. I don't think I can do this all right now, but that's how you make it.
Good job, Liz. Oh my gosh. My abs are sore from laughing so hard.
And then this is the one that I'll be giving away, and it'll be a citrus bloom Play-Doh. It'll be special edition. So enter in the chat box.
Seeing you in a kitchen is so great.
Huh?
Seeing you in a kitchen is so great.
Okay. Thank you guys. That was my Play-Doh. Let me know if you
Okay.
have questions.
Thanks, sis. Okay, next up, seconds to the last DIY we have. We're doing really great on time. Thank you, guys. We have Olu, who is gonna show us how she does her amazing lozenges.
Hi. Okay, so I cheated a little and I started a little bit because I didn't want to go over. But here, let's set this up. So I have a third cup of honey in here right now, and I'm just keeping it on medium to low heat. And as you see, it'll get like really foamy, but that's what we want. And I prefer using local honey because it's good for allergies or to like help with allergies because it helps kind of introduce your body to like the pollens that are going around in your local areas. So it's gonna get really bubbly, don't worry. And so as you see, like it started off a little lighter, like right now it's getting towards that browner color that we want. We want a medium brown. You don't want it too brown because if it's dark, that means it's probably burnt and you'll taste it. It'll taste burnt. So we've done it a few times. And then for today, I'm just using lemon and ginger. I love using lemon because it helps break up decongestion if you have any. That also will help if you have allergies, which a lot of people are experiencing right now. We're going into spring. Ginger is really good for digestion. It can help with like nausea and bloating and all like that kind of stuff. So okay, so we're getting towards that color. So I'm gonna turn it off, and you wanna keep stirring this throughout the whole time. Okay. And also any honey is fine. Like if you have grocery store honey, that's totally fine. It'll work the same. Also you can do like on guard drops. If like the kids like more fruity flavors, wild orange is a good one. Those are the only flavors I did, but really you can just play around with whatever things you have. Okay, so now when it's cooling down, you'll see like when you move the spatula through it, you want that space that it's creating. And that's kind of how you know that it's ready to harden. And you want to add these in like right before you drop them on. You don't want to add them when it's too hot, or I mean really it's up to you, but like personally I like to have like the most benefits from it, so I don't like to burn too much of that out. So for the third cup of honey, I'm doing 2 drops of lemon. That was 3, but it's okay. And just 1 drop of ginger. And again, this is to your preference. So if you like ginger a lot more, you can put it in. This one is gonna have a little less ginger taste than the On Guard drops. I do this because the kids like it. So if you're doing it for you, I would definitely recommend putting maybe 2 ginger drops. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn this over. Okay, so I have a silicone mat or a piece of parchment paper, and both of these will work fine. Use whatever you have. The ones on the silicone mat, I'm gonna coat it with what is this? Oh, powdered sugar. And then these parchment paper ones, I'm actually just gonna cut it up and fold it over. And that one's really good for storing if you don't have like an airtight container to put the other ones in. So it's really easy. I'm just gonna get a Simon spoon and just make little freehand drops. You want to work kind of fast. Ooh, and neat if you can. But yeah, these will harden pretty quick. So get your drops on there. And like, even if you can get cute with it, you can make like little designs. Like you can poke these out and make like little suns or whatever you want. And then for the parchment paper, you're gonna wanna work fast with these, because when you fold them over, you want them to still be warm so they'll stick. So then you can just cut these strips. I usually just do them on my silicone mat, but you can just fold them over and then they'll stick like that. And for these, they dry pretty quick. This one's still tacky. But what I do is I'll scoop them all off at one time and throw them in the bowl of powdered sugar and then just spoon them out, and then they'll come out like these. And yeah, and the kids love them. They're super easy. They store pretty good. I don't know, because we usually eat them really quick, but I would say maybe a week. And yeah, that's it.
Wow, that was so easy. That was so easy to do. Okay, so like, have you ever done it with popsicle sticks? Like if you make it into a lollipop, like would that work?
Oh my gosh, sorry, my thing is lagging.
Oh, okay, that might be me.
Sorry, what was that?
Have you ever done it with like putting a popsicle stick in it to try and make like a lollipop?
Yes, I did. I put them in lollipop bags, but they stick to plastic.
Oh.
So if you coat them with the powdered sugar, then yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was so easy. So easy to do.
Yeah, super easy. Super easy. I thought it was going to be longer. I could have made them a little nicer.
No, that was perfect. Thank you so much. I know my kids will have a lot of fun making these. And it's like trick candy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is the best. Okay, so yeah. I have the last DIY. Oh, hi.
I forgot something. Don't forget to add the salt. That's why it wasn't binding. Don't forget to add the salt or it's gonna look like this. I've tried to add the salt after, but it doesn't work like that. You have to add the salt while you're cooking it or else it'll come out like this.
Lindsay, you are a gem, Lindsay. You are a gem. And thank you for brightening my day. You know, the recipe was great, but the fact that I was having car issues this morning, kids drive me crazy, you just brightened up my day.
Oh,
so
man.
love you. I just had to say that.
But yeah, don't forget to add the salt. 1 cup of salt.
One cup? You missed a whole cup of salt?
I missed a whole damn cup, right? I tried to add it in after to cover my tracks. But it did not work. You have to add it all in synergistically in the pot. Make sure it's this salt. I don't know about Hawaiian salt, but I mean this is the one that I was supposed to use. This is how it's supposed to look. I'll post my fail after.
It's okay. We'll blame it on the fact that you were trying to present on a Zoom call. Good job.
This is my first one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's not
Oh man, Lance, you're the best. Thank you. Okay, so we're wrapping it up. I have the last DIY and I was really excited about this because I love chocolate. And this is a vegan. Okay, so I know on top of the ingredients list, I put an egg, but I actually reformulated it where it doesn't even need an egg. And it technically is vegan. It's not technically, it is. It's vegan. So really, really easy. I'll post this exact recipe later, and I'll post all of our recipes actually and send it in an email of directions and everything. But this is called wild orange. That can be any oil. It can be peppermint, but I wanted to do wild orange because wild orange is very uplifting. I love citrus, and chocolate citrus is like one of my favorites. So this is wild orange chocolate mug cake, vegan chocolate mug cake. All right, so you're gonna get your mug. Make sure that it's microwavable. I did that once and I almost burned my house down because the microwave started sparking and it was a cup with metallic stuff on it. So don't do that. Make sure that it's microwavable. And what you're gonna do, okay guys, super easy. Time me, ready, set, go. You're gonna do 1/2 cup of flour, of organic flour. I'm sure you can use like coconut flour or uli, whatever kind of flour you want. I just used organic unbleached flour. And then you're gonna do 3 tablespoons of organic sugar. Again, you could do coconut sugar. Can't even see this. You can do coconut sugar, anything. Okay, and then I'm gonna hide my cleavage. Okay, and then you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, unsweetened. There's the cocoa powder in there. I got the Ghirardelli one because it's Ghirardelli and it's amazing. You're gonna do 2 pinches of pa'akai. I'm using this Himalayan sea salt. 1, 2. 2 tablespoons coconut oil. You can use vegetable oil too. Coconut oil. Oopsies, I forgot my milk. Hold on. You're gonna do 3 tablespoons almond milk, unsweetened, if not, vanilla totally works. 1 tablespoon vai water. And then a little bit of almond extract. I mean, not almond, vanilla extract. If you want, you don't need this if you don't want it, but I actually love vanilla extract. So a 4th tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then you're gonna do that 4 drops of wild orange. I tried it at first with 2 and you just couldn't taste the wild orange very well. So I added a little bit more and you could definitely taste it at 4. Okay, you're gonna mix. Make sure I didn't forget anything, like Lindsay. I think I got everything. Mixing, and you're just doing this all in your mug, guys. So I like this too because it's like minimal cleanup. Nice and thick. Okay. And you want to push all of that down so where it can bake nicely. And because there's no raw egg in it, you can totally lick it. Okay, and then semi-sweet chocolate morsels, you can just drizzle those on the top. Lindsay is gonna announce our winners while I microwave this for 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Well, right now I only had Kapua that entered, so take this time, guys, while it's microwaving to, if you're teaching this, then you don't have to chat in, but if you're tuning in as a customer or just learning, just go ahead and type in which one you want to do, what are you excited for, and then we'll pick 3 winners for the, so 1 winner for each, yeah, sis?
Yeah, we'll have 3 winners.
3 winners, okay.
We have Aroma Play-Doh, Flume Roller.
How many tablespoons?
Huh?
How many tablespoons of milk, Leia?
3. 3 tablespoons of almond milk. And I love how this recipe is small. So if you want to like double this and make a bunch at one time, or not double it, but quadruple it, you could totally make more at once. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't forget anything. Damn it. Lindsay, you threw me off.
Sorry, I didn't say it earlier, but we can give away my diaper spray too,
Oh, cool. Okay, we have diaper spray.
or first aid spray.
And I also have a copa viole that Cece did that I just made that could go to whoever wants it.
Okay, I'm just writing everyone
Smell it.
down.
It smells really good. You can also try like peppermint or spearmint in the brownie or in the cake. That would be really good. 14 seconds. Okay. But yeah, we really hope that you guys enjoy this class. We're gonna definitely send out the recording and you guys can share it with your family and friends. Thank you to our awesome leaders for stepping in and stepping up and sharing your hearts today. It was so awesome, you guys.
Okay, what's the first prize, sis? I'll pull the first winner.
First winner is gonna be your Play-Doh.
Oh, Play-Doh. Okay, Play-Doh.
Okay, look, wait 1 second though.
Oh.
Can you guys see that? Oh, it's hot. Look at this.
It's like chocolate in a cup.
Look at how, oh my God, it's so hot. It is like cake. This is like my fourth one today, but
Oh,
oh my God. With a scoop of, with a scoop of, with a scoop
Play-Doh
of,
that I put in its own case.
not with a scoop of Play-Doh, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of this would be so delicious. It was, and look, that was like 5 minutes to make. So easy. I can taste the wild orange. Yeah.
Good job, sis.
Thank you guys so much. Okay, Lindsay, you can announce the winners and then.
Okay, so first prize is the Play-Doh. I put names in here. All right. Make sure I have everyone. Okay, that's it. So first, this winner is Kapua, wins my Play-Doh. Yay, Kapua. Peppermint Play-Doh. Okay, next winner. Next winner gets what, sis?
Next winner gets Kawaile Hua's Elemu spray.
Okay, mixing. Jamie. Jamie. What's the next prize? Jamie gets the Elemu spray.
Jamie, good job, Jamie. And then the next one, so we have two more. The next one is going to be the Copa Waiole.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm staring at you like. Oh, Anne! Yay, Anne! You win that
Hey,
one.
Anne, you win hand sanitizer.
Okay,
Woohoo!
last prize.
Last prize is I made the flume roller that Court did. Oh my God, hot.
Bloom for Sarah.
Sarah Hamakawa.
Yay,
Sorry,
Sarah Hamakawa, you
messing.
won.
Sarah Hamakawa.
You won the flute.
Your flute. It's the flute roller.
Yay.
Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. That was so much fun. Maybe we'll do a follow-up. And then we can, I'll get your guys' addresses and make sure that we get those out to you. But again, guys, mahalo so much for coming. And tag us in your recipes. So
Thank
we
you,
can share
everyone.
them. Have a great weekend. Ahui ho.
Ahui ho, malama pono.